Right here for our weekly installment of Coach's Corner. Now joined by head coach Jamey Batten of the women's team. Thanks for coming this morning, Jamey. Just flashing back, coming off Christmas break, you guys have now won 5 straight games in conference play. A lot of those games have been at home. How important has that been for you guys to get some momentum rolling?
It's been really big. We losing those first 3 games was kind of a wake-up call, but to start off on the road during Christmas break, it was kind of a unique challenge, and I think we learned a lot about ourselves. And it's just good to see our team fight back and just have that kind of heart and that kind of character. I think playing at home helps too. We've kind of gotten a good rhythm, and we've been pulling out close games, which I think is a great indicator of a good team as they pull out close games.
We've talked a lot this year about how the way you've set up your team. You're not going to blow a lot of people out. It's going to be close games. What do you have to do to prepare your girls to really pull out those close games and not give in those last few minutes?
I think we just have to stay in our wheelhouse. There's certain ways we can create points. There's certain things we can do defensively to frustrate our opponents and take away their primary, secondary options. And so I think it's in the little details where we have to find ways to score. Simplicity of systems, I think, and just constantly focusing on what we're good at and making sure we're doing it the right way. And then any areas we can find to get stops and get an advantage defensively, we try to do that because we're not a team that usually blows teams out. We don't just score 90 or 100 points. We usually score 55 to 75, and so we know we have to get stops and we know we have to make good shots, and so when we do that, we're successful.
If you look back at the beginning of the year, your team now looks a lot different than probably what you expected at the beginning of the year. A lot of that's due to some key injuries that you guys have lost. How proud of you are some of the girls that have really stepped up and played roles that maybe they weren't expecting at the beginning of the year?
I'm extremely proud. We lost Montreal for the year with the ankle. We lost Kaylee with concussions. And then Bree, we didn't have her the first 5 games or so because of her ankle. And I think I'm so proud of this team, not just the seniors, but some of our freshmen. It's definitely been a team, and it's definitely been production by committee. We haven't really had just maybe one star player. Every game it's someone different. We've had games where 4 or 5 people are stepping up and producing for us. Our seniors have been phenomenal. Aaron Bailey, Bree, Paige, Chantel, Jazz, Giovanni, even the one time came in and scored 8 points in 3 minutes. And honestly, Jasmine Junkins has been a big part of this success. Once Kaylee went out, Jasmine came in, and she's been averaging probably 11 and 8 every game. I think she's shooting probably 60%. We're getting more post entries and post action than we have all year. And it's just because she's been assertive and she's been, being way more aggressive, and her teammates are, trusting her and have confidence in her, and she's been producing at the 5 spot. And so I think her production has really given us good balance during this time.
Tomorrow, next game on the slate, we train a 5-game win streak. You have a home matchup against IU Kokomo at 1 o'clock. What are some keys to another win tomorrow afternoon?
They have some good guard play, and they got 2 or 3 guards that really can score it and they can create, and they switch a lot of screens, and so we've been getting ready for that. But I think with us, it comes down to energy. When we come out with energy and we come out, kind of like a chip on our shoulder, like we have something to prove, I really feel like we're a tough team, and we've been talking all week about let's not let success be a distraction to success. We don't want to start feeling good about ourselves like we've accomplished something. I feel like once we get to that point, then you got to get the sting of losing again to get it back. And we don't want to learn that lesson. We want to kind of preemptively act and play with emotion, play with energy. And when we do that, we're a really good team.
All right. Well, that's all we have for this morning. Thanks, Coach, for joining us. Like we said, tomorrow afternoon, the Lady Trailblazers will be going for number 6 in a row. That game will be in the Maxwell Center at 1 o'clock. See you guys there.